Good evening. It's 6 o'clock. Thanks for joining us tonight. Jenny Runovich is in for Scott Swan. We start tonight with the 18-year-old charged with planning a mass shooting at Mooresville High School. That student remains in jail tonight while a judge deliberates on bail.
Our Rich Nye was in the courtroom this morning, and that's where prosecutors argued that Trinity Shockley is a threat to the community and that the bail should be high.
Trinity Shockley struggled to walk in ankle shackles as she was escorted out of the Morgan County Courthouse after a contested bond hearing. The prosecution is asking for a $500,000 surety bond plus $250,000 cash bond for Shockley.
We presented evidence with Mooresville Police Department with the help of other outside law enforcement agencies that we believe she's a threat to the community. So we asked for a very high property surety bond as well as a cash bond. And then if she is able to post bond, we ask for additional conditions regarding having her on home detention with GPS monitoring and mental health treatment.
The prosecution presented evidence that photos of mass shooters were displayed in a collage in Shockley's bedroom. Shockley allegedly exchanged 7,000 messages with another person on the social media platform Discord, discussing violence and plans for a lunchtime mass shooting at Mooresville High School on Valentine's Day, which Shockley allegedly referred to as Parkland Part 2. Nicholas Cruz killed 17 people at a high school in Parkland, Florida on February 14, 2018. A Mooresville police detective read excerpts from Shockley's notebook where she allegedly wrote, "I love Nicholas Cruz, and I cannot stop thinking about Nicholas." The prosecution even suggested that Shockley got a job at Subway because Cruz went to Subway after his mass shooting. Shockley's only words in the courtroom were to confirm her identity to the judge. Throughout the hearing, she looked straight down at the defense table in front of her, showing no reaction to the evidence presented. The defense asked for standard bond as low as $2,000 cash. In Morgan County, Rich Nye, 13 News.
So here's what's next. The judge is now reviewing a 1-hour video of Shockley's interview with Mooresville police when she was arrested, as well as other evidence presented today before deciding on that bail amount. In Indianapolis tonight, Metro Police investigating a quadruple shooting on the northeast side. 1 man killed, 3 others hurt.
Our Karen Campbell has been at the scene for hours and shares the very latest right now on the investigation.
Investigators tell us they found 4 men shot. 1 of those died, 1 in critical condition, 2 others are in stable condition. Now, police have been focusing their investigation on a home on Wallace Avenue near 35th Street, here on the northeast side of Indy. Now, that is where police found 2 men, 1 who died, 1 who was in stable condition. Later on, during their investigation, they found a 3rd man who they say was in a backyard. That man is listed in critical condition. A 4th man was found about a block away in stable condition. Now, police say they don't have any suspects yet in custody, but they believe 1 or more may have run away from the scene. They encourage neighbors to check their doorbell camera footage for any evidence that can help police in this investigation. Of course, this is an investigation that has startled many neighbors here again on 35th and Wallace Avenue, where 4 men were shot, 1 died, 1 in critical, 2 in stable condition. Karen Campbell, 13 News.
We have a weather impact update for you right now as we look live downtown right now. It is 16 degrees at 6:03. Boy, is it chilly out there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, it's bad when we're struggling to reach 20.
Right. Yes, and the sun, no sun today to help it out. So it was cloudy, it was cold. We've been stuck in the teens, wind chills in the single digits, and now we're tracking 2 additional rounds of snow. Temperatures in the teens, mentioned that. Here are wind chills. Feels like 1 in Indianapolis, feels like 1 in Richmond, and 1 in Columbus, 1 below 0 in Greencastle. Cold weather advisories and warnings extend from the southern sections of our state all the way back through the plains, from the Canadian border all the way through South Texas. Those are cold weather warnings. For us, we're monitoring the cold air and those snow chances. A winter storm brewing and will move just to our south over the next 12 to 18 hours. Does bring the chance of a coating of snow into Morgan and Johnson counties. South, a couple of inches possible. Bloomington, Columbus, Bedford, Seymour, and Point South. The heaviest snow will fall along and south of the Ohio River. No issues this evening, but the timing of this snow isn't good. Overnight and early tomorrow morning, will lead to snowy and slick conditions. If you are south of Indianapolis, some school delays possible tomorrow morning.
All right, we'll check back in a few minutes. Angela, thank you. Remember, you can get real-time alerts about this cold stretch and the potential for that snow sent straight to your phone. So be sure to download our live Doppler 13 weather app. It is free in your phone's app store.
Right now, the search is on right downtown Indianapolis for the driver who today hit and killed a pedestrian woman as she was walking downtown this morning. It happened just before 8 o'clock at the intersection of West Michigan and Illinois Street.
And tonight, our Marion County reporter Lauren Kostick has the latest on the investigation and where this woman was headed.
In the middle of the morning rush, investigators shut down the intersection of Michigan and Illinois. Officers say a woman crossing the street was hit and killed before the driver sped off. According to coworkers, she was an employee at the nearby office building and was heading into work. Police say several people witnessed the crash.
Our detectives rely heavily on what witnesses have seen and the information that they can gather. And if you are involved in something like this, you need to remain at the scene. It's just not worth fleeing and hoping that you're going to get away with it, because our detectives will find you and we will hold you accountable for your actions.
At the time, IMPD could not give a description of the vehicle involved. The death marks the third pedestrian killed in Indy this year.
Again, IMPD detectives are asking anyone with information to reach out to them or Crime Stoppers. We have both of those numbers on our website right now at WTHR.com. In Indianapolis, Lauren Kostick, 13 News.
Tonight, authorities to the north in Madison County are trying to determine what caused a deadly house fire there.
Flames broke out just after 1 o'clock this afternoon at an Anderson home near Rabel and Nicole Avenue. When firefighters got there, they learned a person was trapped inside and did not survive. Now we're working to learn that person's identity. The Indiana National Guard is under new leadership tonight.
Members held a change of command ceremony this morning at the Indiana War Memorial. And during that ceremony, the outgoing leader, Major General R. Dale Lyles, passed the state flag to the Guard's new leader, Brigadier General Larry Munich, through Indiana Governor Mike Braun.
The governor appointed him last month, and now it's official. As Adjutant General, he'll lead more than 12,000 Hoosier soldiers and airmen. Munich served for more than 32 years as an enlisted soldier and commissioned officer.
Tonight, a judge has denied a motion by Richard Allen's defense team to re-examine his conviction in the Delphi murders case.
In a filing last month, the defense detailed 4 alleged errors they said were important enough to overturn that guilty verdict. Now, in December, Allen was sentenced to 130 years in prison for the murders of Libby German and Abby Williams.
The 2 teens were found dead near the Monon High Bridge Trail more than 8 years ago on Valentine's weekend. And we've been following the Delphi murders case every step of the way.
And we do want to let you know that on Friday night, NBC's Dateline is going to be taking a closer look at this case. So you'll hear from many people who couldn't speak publicly about that investigation until now.
So if you want to tune in, join us Friday night. It's a 2-hour Dateline special on the Delphi murders. It airs from 9 to 11 right here on WTHR.